Hello and welcome to this week's Shrine of Secret Survivor perk builds for week 20. This week we've got two very good survivor perks that I actually really don't mind, and these are actually two perks I use in my main build for survivor. The only difference is that one of the perks I use in my main build is always switched out for another, but for now we're just going to go with the one I'm currently using. So, for the very first perk that we are going to look at for this week's Shrine of Secrets in the survivor section is Self-Care. This is one of Claudette's teachables. At level 3, Self-Care allows the user to be able to heal themselves at 50% the normal speed rate of when another survivor is healing you. This is basically one-on-one healing survivor with 50% slower speed. It also increases the efficiency of Self-Care with a medkit by 20%. This perk is used by practically everybody at least once, and a lot of good survivors use it. The other perk we're going to look at is one of Naya's teachables, and this is Urban Evasion, another really good perk that I always use in my perk builds. Urban Evasion allows you to move at 100% normal crouch speed when you're crouched. Obviously, you have the same walking speed when you're crouched as you do when you're walking, basically. This is a good perk to hide from killers. It's a good immersion perk, if you will, and it's just something I really enjoy using. So these two perks are part of my normal everyday build when I'm just playing Survivor normally, or with my brother or whatnot. So my other two perks are pretty easy to pick. Now, this isn't necessarily the best combination. There are probably 100 other combinations you can do with these two perks, but I find that the two perks I've got are really good. Unfortunately, the gameplay that I was able to get for this video, I wasn't able to use one of them efficiently. So for the first perk we're going to look at is Iron Will. This is one of Jake's perks. Iron Will at level 3 allows you to make no noises whatsoever while you're injured. Combining this with Urban Evasion is probably a really good hiding combination from when you're in the chase. All you have to do is make sure you break line of sight with the killer, and that way they can't rely on the sound that you make when you're injured to find you. This is a really good perk to use, and sometimes good with Quick and Quiet. The other perk is Will Make It. At level 3, when you unhook a survivor, you get 100% faster healing speed for about 90 seconds. But this is only applied to the other survivors. This is a really good perk to use. If it's combined with Borrowed Time, this is a really good perk to use, especially against chainsaw wielding killers or tier 3 Michael or whatever. It's a good perk to run, and it's good for alturism, like I said though. Yeah. But we're not going to have an item in this game, but I am going to bring in a offering of a Vigo Shroud to spawn as far away from the killer, and since it's rank reset I didn't really think too much about it. It is a good offering to use when you've had a few bad games in a row, and I'll admit I've had a few recently, even after rank reset, which means I'm not as good as I claim to be. But we got some gameplay to get into, and this is kind of a sad thing to look at for this killer. Okay, ooh, there's a box right there, might go loot that first. So I did originally have another video, like, recorded and ready to edit, but apparently it was corrupted. Yeah, that's always fun. I can't see the outline of the killer anywhere. Oh my god. Okay. Everybody's in this corner of the map but the killer. Wraithy Poo. Alright, I'll go back on this gen then. Really? We just started. For fuck's sake. Really? He's off. I don't know how he never saw me. Well, whatever works. That knee is dead. She's gonna get tunneled. I just know it. Oh well. Not bad start, I guess. We've got a hook in, but no generator. There's no ruin to worry about. Tunneled. Alright. Of course there isn't a generator in here, but there's one here. Exact same setup as the other generator. Wraithy Poo's not going too far from that hook. This is not a very entertaining game yet. She's gonna die. Ooh. The other Dwight's dead. Okay. And he's gonna go after the Nia, kill her, and then hook Dwight. I'm gonna finish this. That was on there. And dead. No shame. Might as well do this totem. It's a wraith with no ruin, so it's gotta be a no-ed. Sweet. Alright, let's move. What the fuck? Tunneler, just hop back on the gen with me, Mr. Dwight. Rank reset. Isn't it great? There is literally no point. He could not give a shit. And he's bloodlusting her. She's not even trying to loop. Dead. Dead. Okay, well then. I can only be gen jockey for so much when you have stupid teammates. Yeah, whatever. Alright. This is fine though. I'm dead. I just realized how big of a mistake I've just made. Okay, I don't understand why everything has to be on the one button. Do you... I'm gonna change the layout on that for next time. If that Dwight has Unbreakable, that'd be great timing. I've gotta try. Okay. Alright, well it wasn't too bad of a game. It was ranked reset, so... I didn't expect any less. But this is rank 10, since you don't go all the way back to like rank 13, I think, from rank 1 now, or some shit like that. So, it wasn't too bad, but the Wraith could have been a little less tunnel-y. Really, I don't understand it. Whatever. See, I gave up on oh, that's why, they only have one perk. And no out. Really? And yet this type of play rewards... Okay. As disappointed as I am, it's fair play. I didn't bring in an item that I was going to lose anyway, so... Not like I black pipped. I can still work my way back up. Still not happy, but not angry either. I'm just disappointed, I think is the word I'm looking for. I mean, look at the first person he tunneled. Only 4,000 points. That was a waste of 10 minutes. Probably looking for a lobby for about 10 minutes as well. That's a waste of time. In everybody's eyes. Don't care about that flashlight. I've got 39 bastards. But hey, whatever. It is what it is. The state of the game for Wraith at the moment till patch 2.2 comes out to the end screen. Okay, so that game was kind of a little bad. It was a little sad. You know it's bad when the killer has to rely on tunneling extremely hard to get their wins. And with Wraiths in build Bloodhound, it's kind of easy to do. But this isn't too bad. We still got a pip from the game, and it really is all that matters. So what do I think of this perk build? Well, this is the favourite perk build that I'm using at the moment. Self-Care and Urban Invasion I definitely recommend. In fact, I recommend them so much that if you are just starting out on Dead by Daylight, the first survivor you should level up is Claudette, so you can unlock her teachable self-care. Her teachables botany and empathy are pretty good too, but they're more focused on healing others and finding other injured survivors. And yeah, altruism's good, but altruism can get you killed. And then when you do that, then you go to Nia and you level her up for her Urban Invasion, because this immersion stuff, it's gotta become a meta at some point. And I'm trying to be as meta about it as possible, but the current just outclasses what Urban Invasion can do. And then Iron Will is a really good perk to run when you're just trying to hide from the killer after you've been hit in a chase. Because, you know, when you're hit in a chase, that's it, you're vulnerable to be downed. Even if it was a hillbilly, it's still something you don't want. And then we'll make it good altruism perk. Altruism's good, I suppose. It can kill you though, just remember that. And that's it, that's all for this week. This was probably one of the easiest perk builds I've ever done with Shrine of Secrets. But we got the killer one next, and I have been trying to get it ready for Michael, but I can't do it. So I'll see you guys with Hillbilly in a couple of days.